It starts with a spark. One single moment, and then
Messi's head! Oh! That's what
the
we
world
came
explodes. The crowd goes wild.
Ronaldo!
Emotions runs high. Strangers become family.
Cristiano
This
Ronaldo!
is the power of football. Now imagine channeling that passion through your mind.
Welcome to BAFL.
15 questions, 2 lifelines, 1 million naira autographs. Welcome to the ultimate football quiz like never before. Test your passion. Test your knowledge. Step into the hot seat. This isn't just about football. It is about legacy. Do you have what it takes to become a football legend?
It is another beautiful Tuesday. Hello and welcome to Become a Football Legend. I am your host, Chinemerem. And yes, I have my first guest for today in the studio, and he is no other person other than Chris Charles. And he's a Manchester United fan, he's a student as well. He loves playing football and he loves acting. But trust me, he's too happy for a Manchester United fan. I'm not saying anything bad, Sha. Anyways, welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much for
Okay.
having me here.
So how has it been, jogging with aside the fact that you love acting, have you been in the acting space?
Um, not not really.
Not
I'm just
really.
actually just grooming myself
Okay.
for that top stage soon.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
just something I just do within my environment.
The environment and
Getting some recognition, hopefully.
okay, that's good. Okay, so without further ado, I would love us to probably give a little recap on on what you've been told on so far. We have the VAR 50-50 and we have Quali Coach. And yes, these are like the lifelines. So we have three safety nets. That's the first safety net, 30,000 naira. We have 250,000 naira and we have a million naira. So let's get down into the questions. Are you ready to
Definitely.
become a football legend? Okay, so this is your 5,000 naira question. What year is the next World Cup going to be hosted? 2027, 2028, 2026, and 2025.
See, 2026.
See, final answer.
Yeah.
And that's correct, Mr. Chris. Okay, we're starting off on a good foot. Your next question. This is your 10,000 naira question. Where is known as the Theatre of Dreams? Santiago Bernabeu, Camp Nou, Old Trafford, and Stamford Bridge.
Definitely not Camp Nou. Neither is it Santiago Bernabeu. It's not Stamford Bridge. Having second thought, it could be Old Trafford, Theatre of Dreams. Old Trafford it is.
Final answer, Old Trafford.
Yeah.
And that's correct, Mr. Chris. Oh, okay. And you are about to take your 20,000 naira question. Where is the San Siro Stadium located? France, Italy, Germany, England.
Italy, B.
Okay. Final answer.
Yeah, Italy. It's actually the stadium for Inter Milan and AC Milan.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's nice. Like I'm happy that you're rooted in the whole football thing. Even from the way you're sounding so confident. I know we've not really gone so far, but I mean I love the fact that you're confident. So that means you're about to leave you're leaving here with a million naira.
hopefully, I pray I can.
Oh, okay, okay, that's nice. So Italy is your final answer.
Yeah, Italy.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Italy is actually a popular name around the world when it comes to stadium. It's definitely not France. It's not Germany. It's not England. And Italy is actually where Inter Milan hosted Barcelona, in which they won.
Yeah,
It's
that's
actually a
true.
place where,
Please,
yeah, exactly. So it's
okay,
definitely big.
and that's correct, Mr. Prince.
Thank you.
Whew. Let's get to the next question. And this is your 30,000 naira question. Are we ready?
Yeah, definitely.
All these players won the Ballon d'Or 3 times in their playing career, except Michael Platini, Johan Cruyff, Marco van Basten, Ronaldo Nazario de Lima.
Oh, this is when it comes to Ballon d'Or.
This should be a walkover for you, you know.
Yeah, but I could actually get it. It's not it. All these players won Ballon d'Or 3 times. Except it's not John Cruyff. I know John Cruyff very well, and it's not Michael Platini. Definitely sure about that. It's between Ronaldo and Michael Van Basten because I know about Ronaldo de Lima. He's a great striker in Real Madrid, Inter Milan. Marco Van Basten. Should I use my 50-50 here?
The ball is in your court, Mr. Charles. I don't know which one should I be calling you because you know both of them are together. Is it Charles or Charles? Chris Charles. Which one? Which one do you prefer? Which one do your friends call you?
Chris actually.
Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So
Um, D. Ronaldo.
D.
Yeah.
Ronaldo. Okay. And that's correct, Mr. Chris. Congratulations. You just got your first safety net. Now we have arrived. Okay. So this is a 50,000 naira question. In which country was the first African Nations Cup played? Egypt, Ethiopia, Sudan, Nigeria.
Hmm. African nation. Nigeria has never hosted African Nations Cup before. I'm
This
sure.
should be an eye opener for the Nigerian football team.
No, I'm sure of that. Since I started watching AFCON, I haven't seen where they brought down
Nigerians
Nigeria.
hosting.
You get. I can I can say about Egypt. Uh, I don't know about Sudan and
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. This is very tough. At least I'm sure about Nigeria is not there. It's just left to just. Can I use 50-50?
Yeah, sure. Okay, VAR, please take out two wrong answers.
Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The Egypt I was actually talking about.
It's gone.
No, man, this is really. We have left with Sudan and Ethiopia. Uh, Sudan, Ethiopia. I don't really know much about Sudan.
Okay.
Neither do I know much about Ethiopia. But I
And
think I
take
would.
your time. Just I love the fact that you're taking your time to like analyze the answers. I mean,
Well, assuming Egypt was still here, I would definitely
have picked.
have gone for Egypt. But since I'm just left with Sudan and Ethiopia, I think I'll just take my risk and pick one out of the two.
Okay.
I'll go for C, Sudan.
Whew. Sudan.
Yeah, I take
Final
my
answer.
I'll take that risk and choose that.
Congratulations, and that's
Wow.
correct, Mr. Chris. Okay, so take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And here is your 75,000 naira question. Which country has won the most under 17 FIFA World Cup trophies? Nigeria, Spain, Brazil, and Ghana.
What's Ghana doing there?
Oh, nice. You really had to just say that.
Seriously, because I'm like asking myself, what would Ghana be doing in
Our brothers, our neighboring brothers. You
neighboring
cannot. What do you
brothers?
mean by what are they doing there?
The same Ghana that were making jest of Nigeria the last time
Oh,
they
let
happened.
bygone. I'm not speaking for Ghanaians or dear Nigerians. But let bygones be bygones. Hmm? Let's
Well,
not let you get it. So just calm down. And you really attacked them fast.
sorry about that, but I think my first option there has actually been taken. So Ghana is not among them. So
Okay.
I think I am left with three options, which is Nigeria, Spain, or Brazil. Spain actually are good when it comes to football, and Brazil too. But I find Nigeria so odd,
Why?
even though during the years Nigeria had some great footballers in the Under 17 World Cup, like the likes of Osimhen, Chukwueze, you name them. I think those are the most names that people really know in this World Cup during the Under 17. Well, I think then Nigeria was actually good. I'll go for Nigeria.
You go for Nigeria final answer.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and that's correct, Mr. Chris. I know
Okay.
you're very certain about that answer. You were so certain because we just analyzed all of them bit by bit. I was like, I'm not going to doubt that.
Yeah, I was sure about that.
Okay,
Sure.
so here is 150,000 naira question. La Bombonera is a stadium in which country? Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina, Colombia. This should be a war proverb for you.
I think I should call someone about this, but I think I should rack my brain a bit. Colombia, Colombia is a country that doesn't make use of anything without first instance LA.
Okay.
I'm sure about that.
Oh, that's true. You're a French student.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did French in my secondary school right back then, so
really? And you
I
must be
think
very good at it.
well, with the little knowledge I got there, I'm actually sure about that.
Okay.
Colombia shouldn't be that. It shouldn't be Uruguay. It should be Brazil or Argentina because I think I've come across some words where around Brazil where I think I've seen Brazil making use of last something. So I'll go for C, Argentina.
Argentina final answer.
Yeah.
And that's correct, Mr. Chris.
Thank you.
Let's move to the next question. And this is your 250,000 naira question. How many times have Barcelona and Real Madrid both failed to finish in the top two in La Liga? 9, 0, 6, and 11.
Wow. The top two. Top two, top two, top two. This is very, very tricky. I do follow La Liga so well that it is always either Real Madrid or Barcelona, even though Atletico Madrid do compete too in the league too.
Sure.
But even though if Madrid or Barcelona don't actually win the league, they are either in the first two or first three. So it's either if Barca don't win the league, Madrid is going to win the league, and if Madrid should win the league, Barcelona is actually going to be.
I hope you're not having this conversation with me because you don't need me to help you, right?
Because I know that Barcelona is actually going to be either second or third. Because the
Okay.
last time Atletico Madrid won the league that was last season. I think Barcelona Real Madrid were second or third. Then Barcelona was afterwards.
Give me a high five. You're quite rooted in this whole football thing.
Well,
I've
it's
been trying not to help you, so I'm just going to seal my mouth and just let you do the talking.
well, it's actually not 11 because it's not gonna be 11. How can a whole La Liga Barcelona, Real Madrid is not going to compete for the first two. Now it's never going to be 11. It's not 9 either. If I'm to choose, it's either C or B.
Okay.
But it's never possible for in my whole football watching life. I've never seen Madrid or Barcelona gone down below top 5.
True.
I'll go for B.
B, final answer.
Yeah, definitely. It's B.
Oh, I'm
Wow.
sorry, Mr. Chris. That was wrong.
I was sure about this because I don't think Real Madrid has ever failed finishing the top 2 within 11 times. I don't, I can't argue. I think this is where the end of my journey ends.
I Okay, I don't know why I feel bad, but um you will be going back to 30,000 Mr. Chris. It was really a tough one. It was really a tough one, I wouldn't
Indeed.
lie.
Wow. This hits hard. It really hits hard. It's all my analysis
Do you
and my
get
because I know for the past 10 years, Barcelona and Madrid are already top competitors for La Liga,
I didn't
and
expect you were going to actually pick
even
this.
during the time,
But
even during the reigns of Iniesta, Messi, Zidane, they're always the top 2, the top 5, the top 3.
it's Real Madrid we're talking about. In
Yeah,
as much as, yes, I understand that. I understand how you feel about these two clubs, but then you're never so sure about it. I mean, I'm a Real Madrid fan,
okay,
okay, but I know all these things. And that's why when we analyze, I decided not to help so that I'm not going to, put
yeah,
words into your mouth. Okay, and that's it, guys. Mr. Chris Charles will be leaving our studio with the sum of 30,000 naira. And oh, it's very hard to say, but it was really nice having you here. And I don't know if I should say I hope to see you again. Anyways, keep streaming Become a Football Legend every Tuesday. And I remain your host, Chinemeriam, as we go on a short break.
It starts with a spark. One single moment,
Messi.
and then
Messi's hit. Oh! That's what
the
we
world
came
explodes. The crowd goes wild.
Ronaldo!
Emotions runs high. Strangers become family.
Cristiano
This
Ronaldo!
is the power of football. Now imagine channeling that passion through your mind.
Welcome to BAFL.
15 questions, 2 lifelines, 1 million naira up for grabs. Welcome to the ultimate football quiz like never before. Test your passion. Test your knowledge. Step into the hot seat. This isn't just about football. It is about legacy. Do you have
Welcome back to the studio, and of course, welcome back to Become a Football Legend. I am your host, Chinemerim, and I have with me my second guest. His name is Mr. Johnson, who is a medical student of the Ebonyi State University, Nigeria. And yes, he is a Barcelona fan, and his hobbies are he loves to read and he loves to play video games. You're welcome, Mr. Johnson.
thank you.
So how has it been, tussling with the whole medical school thing? I heard there are medical students. They have brains. So that's why you came here to collect our millions of naira. Abi?
Okay, well, I said I actually I've been coping because I've been in every state for a very long time. So I understand the system. I can flow with the system.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Well done. Okay, so without further ado, we'll just give a recap on the instructions you know already. So we have two lifelines, the VAR 50-50 and Collie Coach, and we have three safety nets, the 30,000 naira, the 250,000 naira, and the a million naira. So are you here to become a millionaire, Mr.
Sure,
Johnson? So
sure,
you're
sure.
here to go out with the 1 million. I love the energy. So let's get straight into the question. So here is a 5,000 naira question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
How many trophies did Zinedine Zidane win as a manager? 10, 6, 11, 13.
11.
11. Final answer.
Yeah.
Okay, 11 is correct, Mr. Johnson. So let's move to your next question. And here is a 10,000 naira question. Who scored the first Premier League hat-trick? Eric Cantona, Alan Shearer, Lan Wright, and Sir Bobby Charlton.
Eric Cantona.
Final answer.
Yeah.
That's correct. I'm glad you're starting off on the right foot. I'm not surprised if I met the student. Okay, so here is a 20,000 naira question. Who is the first player to win the FIFA Player of the Year and the Ballon d'Or? Zelima Ronaldo Nazaria, Marco van Basten, Rivaldo, and Romario.
Ronaldo Nazario. Delima Ronaldo Nazario.
Delima, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's correct, Mr. Johnson. Cool. So let's take your 30,000 naira question. How many times did Michael Owen score 20 plus Premier League goals in the season? 0, 3 plus, 1, and 2.
3 plus.
3 plus, final answer. Okay, Mr. Johnson. I'm sorry to say, but that's wrong. 0 is the answer, and that's A.
Okay.
Okay, so it's very sad to say that you're going home with nothing. I don't know if those at home are supposed to be proud of you, but it's fine. Such is life, right? Okay, so how do you feel about this?
Well, I would say this is just the beginning stage. What are the questions? This stuff.
Are you serious? Are they tough?
I'm telling you from the first question.
Okay,
I had to
okay, okay. You know, I've been saying
think.
medical same. I forgot you guys don't really do things for fun. Maybe you don't watch. Are you serious? They're tough.
Yeah, because I started like taking football serious the year 2020,
Okay.
and so most of these questions now are past this year.
Yes,
So
now if you're into the football thing, even if you're starting this year, you still have to know things from
yeah,
the 18s.
I do, but there are other things like I do as well. But
Okay.
so there's some past football issues I know about. But I won't say that I know everything right now.
Oh.
And I'm still getting to know. There's some
Might
things
be
you tell me now,
very-
I'm like, wow, so this happened.
Anyways, that's nice, and that's it, guys. Mr. Johnson is coming to go as he came. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but he's leaving this place with nothing, and we will be going on a short break. Hello and welcome back from our very first short break. And yes, we are still on Become a Football Legend, and I have with me in the studio our last guest for today. And you would not want to know this, that we saved the best for the last, and yes, I have with me one and only woman leader global. Woman leader, you're welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Okay, so how has it been for you so far as a woman leader? Like, has it been tough or easy going with other women out there?
You say I'm coming here to win money. You try asking me about my life. Is it your business?
Okay, I'm
You say
very
I'm coming here to win money. You're asking me about my life. I don't mind be that your money. It's not money I'm coming here.
it's money you're
So why asking me? How has it been? Is it been good? The guy from the moon of Ghana. Let's go straight to the point. I'll catch
Okay,
your eye.
okay, thank you very much. So I'm just going to give you a recap of the rules you were told about already. We have two lifelines, the VAR 50-50 and call a coach. And you have three safety nets, the 30,000 naira, 250,000 naira, and the million naira. So are you ready, woman leader?
The million naira is the one I'm ready for.
Okay.
All those things I know that because to make money is nice.
All right, so let's just go straight into the question. And here is a 5,000 naira question. Lionel Messi is from which country?
Only
Lionel Messi
this
is from which country? We have Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, and Uruguay.
How many minutes on the night?
No, take your time.
Okay. Brazil. You get
Uruguay.
another check out from the village. Something village. It's Argentina. Because
Final
Nigeria play with Argentina. Nigeria win Argentina. It's Argentina.
Final answer.
It's doing it too much double mind. Argentina. Nothing won't tell me.
Okay, and that's correct.
No 5,000.
No, we're still coming. You will
It's
not. You're not going to win anything now until we get to the first safety net.
We'll fight here if you don't give me.
Definitely, we will give you your money.
We want to have family issue if you don't give me. Okay, let's go.
Okay, here is a 10,000 naira question. Which club is popularly known as the Cherries? Newcastle, Manchester City, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa.
As what?
As the Cherries.
Cherries. What is cherries? Cherries. Newcastle. Manchester. Aston Villa. Bro, is it the right again?
Bournemouth.
Mouth and cherries. 50-50. VR. Chief from me, bro.
Okay, VR, please take out two wrong answers.
Ha! I talk out. Mama, you won't go for this bill. Yeah. Thank you for banking with us. So remaining Aston Villa and bro what?
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Tumban trogi English mama go onya di mata itu kweke wala ka. Bournemouth.
Bournemouth, final answer.
Yes. My spirit cannot lie.
And that's correct.
10,000. Ofe wisha ciao.
Okay.
Ofe wisha ciao. I'm going to cook a wish this evening.
So we're going to your next question.
Okay.
Here is a 20,000 naira question. Who is the only player to win the Champions League with three different clubs? Samuel Eto'o.
You're asking the question. You want one? I'm not a young person.
Who is the only player to win the Champions League with three different clubs? Samuel Eto'o, Clarence Seedorf, Toni Kroos, and Xabi Alonso.
Oh, Loreto, I know. Xavi, I know. Sonia, I know. Clarence, who are you? Mm. Yes, Cheruweto. I'm confused about this Eto and Sidov because two of them are made. Xavi, Xavi, Xavi. Can I go for VR? I should answer three.
No, you've used up your VR option, so
Okay. Let me use my village VR. Tomato, Grishi, Gawane, Tonya, Tomato, Gwere Nishi Kweke, Gwere Nabo Kweke, Ogri, Sugu, Maruma, Nepo, Tonya, Sidov.
Clarence your final answer.
Yes, I know my spirit.
Okay, and that's correct.
I'm not on the trouble now. I'm not going again.
No, you cannot walk away without getting to your first safety net.
We will fight here. If I lose another one, we will fight here. We're not going to fight TV. We will fight TV here.
Okay, here is a 30,000 naira question.
After 30, I can go. Because my
Yes,
mind,
after 30, that it's your choice to walk away. If you win, if you're able to answer correctly the 30,000 naira question, then you can walk away with 30,000. But if you don't, you walk away with nothing.
if I don't win, I won't go with nothing. Is my trap? Should I go? Oh, yeah.
When was the last European Cup Champions League final?
You're rushing that. That's the only problem I have. Do you want your dog? Do you want your.
When was the last European Cup Champions League final that didn't feature a team from England, Italy, or Spain? Never, 1991, 2004, and 1997.
Hey. I said I cannot use 50.
Mm-hmm. You've used up 50-50.
Can I call a friend?
Yeah, you can call a friend.
Women are bad. Don't anybody die. I was I call a friend now. I call a friend. That will feel disappointing. Okay. A is never. B is 1991. C is 2004. And D is 1997. Never, 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 never. Huh?
And it's your answer too.
Huh?
I don't have any right to choose answers for you, so
Man, but are you not my fellow woman? Women supporting women.
I'm sorry, but the game is a game.
Give me the girl. You got to chop out the something. I'll find something. I'll find something.
A game is a game.
Hey, give me the girl. What market I saw? Anything for the girl. Okay. Which one is 1991, 1997? Never is off it. So remaining three for my mind though. 1990, 2004.
Final answer
Yes.
2004.
Huh? Wait. It's me, you gotta do your eye. You should know with there.
Final answer.
I'm looking at your eye. I did not get it. 2005, I say I failed. Yes, what is it?
Okay, and that's correct.
Ah! I'm not going again. No. Send my 30,000.
Congratulations, you just got your first safety net.
Give me 500 naira and we change. Because of Kaka people. Give me 500 because. Eh?
So you want to walk away?
Uh, the next one is how much?
50,000 naira.
Yeah, you look it to make me to add up Rocco in this thing. You make it to add up Rocco. So if I fail this one, I still go with my 30.
Yes.
Good, let's go. If I pass, a government
continue.
shop, Bobo.
Okay, here's a 50,000 naira question. Are we ready?
Yes.
What club did Diego Maradona move from Napoli? Barcelona, Boca Juniors, Newell's Old Boys, Sevilla.
How many Maradona do you have?
What club?
How many Maradona do you have? I only one that Maradona. So this why I added Diago is where I come because I know Maradona. I know the point he plays, but if just can I ask one question? This Diago, is it the name the Maradona?
Do you know another one?
It's only one Maradona I know. It's not this Diago that is confusing me because I know him and I know his club.
What's what club do you support? What club do you fan? Yes.
Boy, right. Yes, now, a boy, right. I'm a boy person now. A boy, right. Nigga, rice, man. Don't eat rice.
I eat
I
right.
support a boy rice now. So,
What team? What
it's
football team
mm-hmm.
do you fan?
A boy rice now. I don't know team. Are you talking about nationwide or local wide?
Whichever one is fine.
It's a boy rice. So don't worry. Don't knock rice on the mom. So let's go straight to the point. If it's Maradona, I know. What club did Maradona move from Napoli? Barcelona. Barcelona, Kenya. Boca Juniors. Maradona is a senior man. He cannot go to junior. Old boys. US old boys. Maradona is an old boy. Maradona is an old boy. See? Huh?
C. Final answer.
Huh?
Take your time. You know, I like the way you actually like digesting. That shows you're rooted in the football thing. So
50,000 is not a small money in Tinubu. It's not something I can do. But old boys, Barcelona, Maradona is an old boy. That's what I wanted to. Can I use my village 55th?
of course you can.
Tumban, Grace, woman, onye dị mma tụtọ ngwere n'isi kwe ike ngwere na-abụkwa ọkụkọ na mbọ na ngwa n'ike na n'ike. C. Sorry, D.
D. Final answer.
Where?
Is that your final answer?
Wait now. D. I thought I'm going to go with my 30 in case.
You sure you would go with your 30,000
D.
naira?
D.
Okay, and since you decided that D is your final answer, I'm sorry to announce to you that you're correct.
Do you know why I was keeping my hand like this? Sorry. Yeah, sorry to announce to you. I say, 30,000 naira can no longer be given to Mpaya. I jack this station. You not see me around this area again. You go to Yakita and I'm 6 months in Kanesha.
That is not going to be necessary.
So I'm going to give my money.
Okay, yes, definitely will give you your money. So here is a 75,000 naira question.
Can you give my 50 now? Can let me hold my 50? Can you give my 50?
Do you choose to walk away with 50,000?
If I fail this one,
You would go with 30,000.
What happened to the fifth? You chop it. The way that church. I'm sure you're not. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, here's a 75,000 naira question.
Okay.
Which female player won the Ballon d'Or in 2019? Alexia Putellas, Megan Rapinoe, Etana Bonamati, and Sam Kerr.
Maybe she bought that half and that. Where did you bring out this name from? Because it's only three names I've heard. Three names I've heard since I started watching football. Two names. Which female? I for say. Which female player won the? Why not ask me which male player?
That's what the question says. Woman leader. And you're a woman leader, so you should know. I mean, this should be a walkover for you. You know, women supporting women.
It's not this. When I ask you to support me, you support me. Women supporting women. I'm talking about women supporting women. No 50-50.
No.
Right. Why did I even use that 50? It's not that I'm supposed to use that 50-50. Kitano. Who do I call? Okay. If I bet this one, I'm going with 50,000.
If you fail this one, you're going back with 30,000.
Why did you suffer me on 50? Clearly. Okay.
So there's nobody you can actually call a friend.
No. I'm back one mom running around for. What does she know? Not calling the woman that is in the market. Maybe she's giving somebody change now. And I say, one ballon the all. I'm going to take one ballon below. I'm talking about ballon. One ballon the all. B.
B final answer.
Huh?
B final answer.
You think it over mine. B.
Okay.
It's not okay. If I'm not with that, I see you lie. I'll swear for you, man. If I swear for you.
No, you definitely see the answer if
Okay.
you get it right. So
Okay.
you'll be notified if it's right or wrong. And okay, B final answer.
Yes.
Okay, and that's correct, woman
Oh
leader.
no, Kwayaza! Oh me, oh no, Kwayaza! 75 I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm going home now. I'm going home. I'm going home.
Okay, you choose to walk away.
The next one is one more.
150,000.
Oh no. Jesus. If I pay this one,
You will go back to 30,000.
I want you. That's what you said. Now, if I pass this one now,
And you choose to walk away,
uh-huh.
you can walk away with 150,000.
I ask.
Okay. So here is a 150,000 naira question, woman leader.
Wait. If I pay this one,
Go back to 30,000.
what happened to all these ones that they answered?
Game is a game.
The game is a game. And the slap is a slap. Because you know, give me. Okay.
Okay. Who has the great goal game ratio in football history? Mario De Castro, Lee, Jad Muller, and Fernando Pereto.
You have the Is it? Why not put zero now? No. Are we? First of all, I have one question.
Okay.
If I win this one now, I'm not playing again. Cash or transfer?
Your money will be transferred to you.
Cash.
You can't go with cash, ma'am.
Draw it case.
No problem. Our team members will do that.
Good. What's the greatest goal game ratio in football history? Messi na Papa ball. Messi.
He's a very good player.
Mm-hmm. Instead of supporting Messi, I know you can never support me. He's never Messi because USA is a very good player. I'm not choosing Messi. I'm choosing Fernando.
Final answer. Final answer.
Is he a good player?
That is not in my place to answer. So is that your final
Or
answer?
Messi is in your place to answer. It's my final answer.
Okay.
Fernando.
And I'm sorry to say this, woman leader, but that's wrong. The final and correct answer is A, Mario do Castro. So you will be going home with the sum of 30,000 naira.
Wait, who go answer? Because I'm not gonna do no go Who go answer and say no be Fernando, no be Messi?
Maybe we can ask your fans when we leave here.
That's my fan. When we leave here, where we leave it? By that time, you're not gonna hear it. I'll find an open at the other side too. Who go pay me?
Definitely they would pay you. Would give you up.
What I know that people cannot carry this house overnight. Because tomorrow morning I'm here, if the answer is 3,
We're here, we're not running away.
28, 25.
No, would
My account number, what are we going to hug? Give me 30,000, let me go. 28, 25.
definitely they would pick
I'm
your
going to
account number.
definitely, before you get that here, 28, 25. Then definitely, here is speaking gram. Transfer my cash.
The team in charge of transferring your money will do that by the end of the show.
Where will I sit down and wait? So I'm not going downstairs.
Okay, thank you very much for having you here. And that's it, guys. Become a football legend every Tuesday. Stream us live, and I remain your host, Chinemerem.
It starts with a spark. One single moment,
Messi.
and then
Messi's heading on! That's what
the world explodes. The crowd goes wild.
Ronaldo!
Emotions runs high. Strangers become family.
Cristiano
This
Ronaldo!
is the power of football. Now imagine channeling that passion through your mind.
Welcome to BAFL.
15 questions, 2 lifelines, 1 million naira autographs. Welcome to the ultimate football quiz like never before. Test your passion, test your knowledge, step into the hot seat. This isn't just about football, it is about legacy. Do you have what it takes to become a football legend?